Yeah, a lot to be screaming about, that's for sure, because we have ourselves a series, folks. The Padres pull off another comeback at Petco Park, and boy, what a fifth inning that was.
That in the heat of San Diego, it definitely got hot out there. Run after run after run. So they're now tied with Philly, one game apiece in the National League Championship Series. And CBS 8's Chris Grow live at Petco Park. I mean, people were pouring out of there just ready to celebrate, as we saw. Chris, I like your new shirt, by the way, Slam Diego. Very appropriate for today.
Slam Diego, it's a phrase that people here know all too well, right? It's exactly what we would like to see. Now, we didn't see any grand slams, so to speak, but plenty of homers from this offense, including what the team are calling two very important ones by Chris Drury as well as Josh Bell there in the second inning. And that's, of course, after the Phillies put up 4 runs there in the top of the second. And they're crediting with those 2 home runs with essentially keeping the team in the game, because the mindset of being down 4 runs versus just being down 2 runs, a completely different scenario. And so what we're going to see happen as the game went forward is that the offense woke up. Manny Machado putting, after the offense went through everything, Manny Machado putting up a major exclamation point on the Friars' comeback with a home run there in the 7th inning there, again, trying to make sure that they would be able to kind of extend this game forward. And of course, as we all know by now, the Padres are ending up winning.
After that weird half inning, thinking maybe I should take a strike here. You want to give Snell a little bit of a breather, but Brandon took the second pitch that he saw, he put in the seats, and I said, you know what, if he's coming heater right here, I'm going to be on it. I'm just happy I kept it fair.
And of course, today, both teams got the day off. They'll be heading to Philly, and of course, that game will be tomorrow. Games 3, 4, and 5 will be there. Eric and Netta.
All right, we are all pumped up for that. Yeah, we've been saying we need to come out swinging, and boy, did they do that. Those back-to-back jacks.
In the 5th inning. Oh, yeah, that was a really big one. Thank you, Chris. And now the Padres, of course, need to win just 1 game in Philly now to bring the series back to San Diego. So games 3 and 4 tomorrow and Saturday will be afternoon games. You see the timing around 4:37 and 4:45. Then game 5 on Sunday will start a little before noon, our time. They will be back in San Diego for game 6 if that's necessary. That's Monday at 5. And then if it goes on to game 7, stressing us all out, it'll be Tuesday at 5 at Petco Park.
Enjoy your break here today, because you see there, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We have 5 potential days of baseball in a row here. So enjoy your break today, because it's going to be a fun ride.
It's a good October. Stay with CBS 8 for all of your Padres coverage. You can also find the latest on our website and all of our social media pages.
And this just coming in here, British Prime Minister Liz Truss has resigned just after 6 weeks.
Yeah, it comes after she unveiled a financial plan that triggered an economic and political crisis. Truss is now Britain's shortest-serving prime minister ever, just 44 days in office. The UK will hold an election within 1 week.
All right, we're turning to some other local headlines here at 6:04 this morning. A juvenile is under arrest accused of fatally stabbing a 16-year-old in Oceanside. The victim has been identified as Justin Ferguson. Police say he was stabbed at Martin Luther King Jr. Park on Tuesday evening. Police announced an arrest yesterday, but did not share any other details because the suspect is a minor.
And we are learning more about the woman accused of murdering her 2-month-old baby. Police arrested Christine Mendoza on Sunday after her baby, Sophia, was discovered dead in their home in Mission Valley. Mendoza's friends say she had postpartum depression and was having problems with the baby's father. Mendoza's arraignment was delayed yesterday because she is under medical supervision. She's expected in court on Tuesday. A local soccer coach accused of sexually assaulting one of his players just pleaded guilty to statutory rape. 36-year-old Daniel Valdez could spend up to 3 years in prison if he's convicted. Valdez was a coach for the Atlante Football Club in Chula Vista. In an exclusive interview with CBS 8, the victim told us Valdez groomed her when she was just 16 years old. To watch portions of that interview and to read more into this investigation, you can go to CBS8.com.
This morning, we are digging into a new effort to tackle the opioid crisis. County leaders are ready to spend tens of millions of dollars on this new plan. It includes launching a drug disposal program and educating kids about the dangers of drug overdoses. All of this will be funded with money from opioid lawsuit settlements. The county believes it will receive up to $100 million. The Board of Supervisors will vote on this plan next Tuesday.
All right, as we know, we live in what's considered earthquake country. There are a few fault lines, of course, running through California, so we never really know when the big one could hit.
Got to stay prepared, right? So this morning we are getting ready for the Great California Shakeout. CBS 8's Dana Marie McNichol live in Balboa Park, where there's a simulation trailer there to kind of show us why this is so important here. Dana Marie?
Good morning. Well, about half an hour ago, I stepped into that trailer to feel what it was like in a 7.0 earthquake. And let me tell you, people around California need to stop. It's behind me. Drop, cover, and hold on. And hold on was something that I really needed to do because it was intense in there. Now I have Lori, a deputy director, with us to share with us why millions of people around California at 10:20 will come together simultaneously for this drill.
This is a good annual reminder that earthquakes do happen in California, and when they do, we need to be prepared, and we won't have much time to prepare. So as soon as you feel the shaking, drop, cover, and hold on.
Now, what are people supposed to do before and during an earthquake to make sure that they come out of it alive?
Great question. So you need to prepare ahead of time. There's a couple things you can do. You can download the MyShake app. It's going to give you seconds of early warning. It'll have a verbal notification, drop, cover, and hold on, shaking coming. And you can also prepare your family. There are steps to preparedness for earthquakes and all hazards at earthquake.ca.gov and listoscalifornia.org. And you need to prepare a go bag or out of essential items that you'll need following an event like this. You'll need to prepare an evacuation plan and a reunification plan for your family and contact lists, and don't forget your pets.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, coming down here today between the hours of 8 and 12 will really make an impact. You won't forget what it's like in there. So I think it would really give people incentives to make sure they have all those things ready to go for when that massive earthquake hits, which it's going to happen in the near future. Now, the impacts are going to be really detrimental, and you know, it could be a scary thing, but if we feel like we have some type of control in the situation, it could really help us out. So stick with us all morning long. I'm going to get in that simulation around 6:30. We're hoping to maybe see it go off right now in a bit, but that's the trailer you're looking at, again, outside of the Natural History Museum. Today, you can try it for yourself. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Yeah, because once you try it, it really drives that point home that you got to get things prepared and know what to do if that happens.
And how to make sure all the things on your walls don't come crashing down on your heads. I mean, a lot happens in that shakeout. Thank you very much, Dana Marie. So yeah, we'll see her in there in 30 minutes from now to see how she handles a large magnitude earthquake.
Yeah. Well, look at all those suns here, Evan. There was actually a point yesterday where Juan Soto couldn't catch the ball in right field because he was blinded by the
that, right?
That gave up the second run of the game.
Yeah, no, it was like we kept on being like what was the face just was that perfect?
It was pretty much.
No, we were like, why aren't they catching it? And then we were like, oh, the sun, it's blaring through.
Yeah.
Not only was the sun, of course, beaming through, but we also saw temperatures in the 90s out there. It was very hot yesterday. Santa Ana winds really made their presence felt across the county yesterday afternoon. Today we're still going to be picking up on those Santa Anas, but just briefly and for less of a time than what we saw yesterday. So that means that temperatures are going to warm up again to the 80s this afternoon. 84 for the coastline, 88 inland. A couple clouds are going to start to develop, and that is by the afternoon as those winds shift. So we're going to start to see that switch from offshore flow with those Santa Anas to onshore flow, and that'll allow for more humid, cooler air to come across the coastline and make its way farther inland. That'll cool us down from tonight into every day following up through this weekend. But of course, some records that we broke yesterday. It was the hottest October 19th in Anaheim, Oceanside, Vista, Chula Vista, and in some cases we just broke those records by more than 5-degree margin. Anaheim, 99 degrees is their new record. Oceanside's new record is 90, and Vista and Chula Vista both made it to 98 degrees yesterday. So notice that those winds are currently offshore. They're going to start to shift onshore in a little bit of a stronger fashion by about 4 or 5 p.m. or so. Notice those double-digit wind gusts out there, and that will mean that cloud cover becomes a little bit more significant for mornings to come, and those temperatures are going to finally start to cool down. We'll see afternoon highs in the 60s for Saturday and for Sunday. It'll also bring about the chance of some showers as a low pressure system sinks in from Saturday into Sunday. So expect that time frame from Saturday into Sunday, a dense marine layer, wind to pick up quite a bit, and then for some showers for those 2 days mainly, especially across your inland valleys and your mountains. Traffic this morning has been really minor. We'll take you to those traffic maps where we don't see any crashes or collisions popping up right now. We do see some slower speeds down on the Coronado Bridge. Shouldn't come as a big surprise for the timing right now, so expect some delays if you are headed over the bridge. But besides that, we've got a lot of green out there, meaning you should be able to head out at your normal speeds.